start with opening A, 10 men. It's a South Sea Island figure. Now I'm going to drop my thumbs much like I did in the Jacob's Ladder or the diamond system, but I'm going to reach over it with my teeth, because this is the way the South Sea Island people did it, and grab it, and then crisscross my index and holding it up on the top so I can keep them separate. I now can form two transverse strings on the top of my index. Actually, it's on the near side of the index whenever I am holding the strings. And I call this position the loom, because what it allows you to do is to weave these other strings. And traditionally, in order to make 10 men, you weave the near little finger string by reaching your thumb under and pulling only it, perhaps with the shoulder of your thumb, but under all other strings until you can get your thumb back in to where you are into its normal position. Then you can reach with the thumb and take the near top index, and you can Navajo, again that word Navajo, those loops. Now, that is what I call weaving. And this string with the cross on it, the top index string, I now take off of the index and finish that weave. So now I have information in the system, and you can see whether or not you have the correct information for the 10 men figure by rotating your hands like that, making a little eye come up. It's a nice little animation. Now you take your thumb loop and put it onto your index without twisting. Your thumb loop and put it onto your index without twisting, pull apart. Now you have essentially the same position you had before when you began at the loom, except you have information in the system. But again, you're going to do exactly the same. You're going to reach under, grab the near little finger string, reach up, grab the top near index, Navajo the loops. But you're not going to finish this weave. You're going to rather extend the system, extend the figure. You're going to reach with the middle finger over and reach down and get the near lower index string, which happens to be the straight across string, the transverse string, and it's going to be the top of your figure. And you're going to pinch it between your index and that middle finger so that you don't let it slip. You're going to take your little finger out of the system, and you're going to put your thumbs towards the ground, the index and middle finger up to the towards the sky, and you're going to form 10 men. And it is a wonderful tennis net, fishing net. But the missionaries, when they first got to the South Sea Islands, called it 10 men because they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 X's, or 10 men doing a side straddle hop for the Anglican priests who were trying to get the natives, the indigenous people, to become religious as they wanted them to be. But this, to the South Sea Islanders, was a mere fishnet. But we call it 10 men because it was collected by, it was named by the missionaries. But this is the beginning of my 3-loop system of learning how to do string figures. And you should practice it until it becomes an automatic system. 10 men.